Let's see. Hey everyone, let me Spiffing here. Welcome in, guys. We are back with our Derail Valley. System's online with this one. The plan today is to get the DE2 online. DE2 demonstrator online, which is somewhere around here. Here it is. That's my plan. But obviously we have to go get the parts, earn the money to do so. And because we still need a ton of cash, we're very much going to earn that. So let's see here. 26. 6, 2, 3, 6, 7. About 700. Heavy, but not ridiculously so. Um. Yep. Handbrake. Start her up. The only grabbing the one. We should only need the one. So I have not accepted this job yet. I'm gonna get the train all put together, and then we'll pick it up on our way out. Oh, that's cool. There's the horn on the roof. Yep. Okay, I didn't damage either of them. I just realized that one was rolling. We'll continue to push back. Now, this shouldn't be a problem for this. We can haul 1,000, and this isn't near 1,000, even with the train itself. So, but let's take a look here. 276. 368. Plus 125. No, 769. So it's gonna take more to get it going, obviously, because we only have one engine. But I'm not bringing the second one for a reason. Because we're not coming back in this. Actually, what I might do, slam that on the back. It is an uphill. A little. Yeah, the anti-wheel system. Yeah, if I start having issues when I need to, I can throw the slug in there. I shouldn't need to, though. This should be fine. Yeah, we're heading to Sawmill, so everything's set that way. B3I, C3I. Okay, so C3 first. And then I'll actually be backing into B3. Okay. Everything is in order. Looking good. Let's go ahead and roll out here. That's gonna say that, but I forgot something. 18.8. Say 9. Two. There you go. Oh, right, rails are still wet. Got a little short train this time. Looks like a pretty straight. That might be 50. Alright, we're moving uphill too, though, so. Yeah, I wondered. That's a pretty steep corner. Yeah, my ultimate goal is to get the DE2 demonstrator done. That, hmm. That's the forest. That's why I was trying to slow down. Oh shit. Succubus. This will take us to Sawmill. And regardless of which direction we go. Hey, Elena, welcome in. Oh. The steamers are currently... We're hauling a heavier load, so I'm using the DE6 for right now. We've been hauling a lot of heavy loads trying to get the demonstrators in endgame. So it is currently sitting back at the museum. I actually had an uphill. What the hell? DP Gamer! Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, last week was not a good week for streaming. So I unfortunately missed out on a lot of streaming time last week. Yes, it is. It's getting a little dark, so a little hard to see it. As of right now, we are working on... We have most of the demonstrators done. We've got the DE2, DM3, and DH4 that we have to finish, and then 2 more licenses. And then I'm basically at endgame. Seriously, this is not that help. This is borderline jet. I mean, it's not too heavy for the train. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't... Honestly, it doesn't help. I'm sitting on 92k right now. But it does not help that the demonstrator paint costs friggin' 60,000 per can. Like, I'd said it once before in one of my earlier streams, it's highway robbery. Especially considering I don't even like all the demonstrator paints. I know I don't like, I'm not sure which one we're heading for. Shoot. Hopefully the correct one. I think that's B. I have no idea. I like the DE6's demonstrators paint coloring, so it's not a huge deal on that one. Okay, this is C. Please tell me. Okay. But like the DE2s, I'm not a fan of. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of the 282s either, but it's not too bad. I don't know about the DM3. I don't remember that one that well. I actually have not used the DM3, honestly. Not really. Okay, let's throw this on. Yep, I am. Okay, stop. Sleepy Gamer, thank you for the follow. Okay. Let's see. No. 86, 86, 38. So lock, disconnect. All right. Pull ahead. Oh, you know what helps? If I throw put the reverse to the forward. There we go. I got two separate trains, so this one's got to be backed in on the other track. Oh, hey. Hey, D2. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the US DLC. They're supposed to use more US-oriented trains, which would be kind of nice. Okay, so is it that one? Yeah. Okay. So, on the fly mode. Come on, stop, stop, stop. Oh, we're going downhill, that's why. Um, not every day. So like Tuesday and Wednesday, I try to. It's at 1:30 a.m. CST, and then I usually take um Wednesday and Thursday off, or Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning off after work, because I have a actual job I've got to do as well. This is sort of like a secondary. Um, I do Saturday morning at 1 a.m. Right now, that's Digimon. Uh, Digimon story, and then Saturdays at about 6 is my big long stream. That starts at 6 p.m. and then usually goes for 8-9 hours. So I stream probably about half the week. And I'm going uphill. Actually, my model was made by me through B-Roid Studio. So coloring, design. The model itself is my doing, and please tell me I'm heading the right way. Hang on a second. I'll make sure I'm. And it's supposed to be red blending into a golden color, which I've got to figure out kind of how to do. So it winds up being more of a just red and yellow, or if you look at some of my well, you'd have to go to YouTube now, my YouTube channel. Um, but some of my older ones have a different model. This is my third iteration. Where's the engine? Oh, I'll be parked right next to the building and turn it in too. That's awesome. Handbrake is on. Alright. Put you in neutral. Pin and brake off. Alright, let's turn this in. That piece of cake. So that puts us up to 126. Anything going to machine? Because that's where I'm heading. No? Okay. Machine factory. To base. City West. Coal mine, iron mine, sawmill. Force the sawmill to goods factory. Farm, food factory, harbor, steel mill. Okay, so that one's gotta be city. Then I think everything goes there, but none goes back. Oh, I take that back. One thing goes back. What is it? Alright, it looks like I might just be making a just straight run. Don't look like we're grabbing anything. Sure, this is all disconnected. Yep, alright. I don't think anything from City South. We'll still we'll stop at City West. See if there's anything there. If not, this is a completely empty run, so this should not take us long. Oh, ads. Yeah, this is looking to be a completely empty run. Up, we'll stop at City West, see if maybe they have something there worth picking up. There's nothing heading up to Machine Factory, which is where we're heading. Unfortunately. That means I gotta be really careful because this is gonna try and speed up very quickly. Speed control is gonna be really nice though. And I'm glad we're using a demonstrator because we're not gonna gain any fees for it. There it is. Then I know it's going back to 40. Alright. Go up to about 50. Oops. Yeah, we are gonna be hauling stuff back down. But it's gonna be just train parts, so we'll be using a DM1U, DM1U. I think that DMU or DM1U. Uh, DM1U. This little guy. It's really not meant for heavy transport. I saw 3 there for a second. Or transport really at all, but it's we can use it to carry train parts, which is absolutely what we're gonna do. And we should, regardless, crap, I think I need one more job to do the DM to get. I hope there's something we can pick up at City West then. I don't think I have enough to get the DE2 online, and that's my goal for today's stream. And then we'll have to see if it's what the other part is, if it's going to be the DH4 or the DM3. I'm pretty sure this is either 30 or 20 for the corner. That's what I thought. Uh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop her. Uh, there it is. Go see if they have anything to pick up here I can take with. That's a sawmill. There's an unload. Not ideal. Hmm. Alright, well, give me a second here. We're gonna. We'll basically leave running lights on. I know where it's at least. Hey, you're good. I. Welcome back. Nope, I've dealt with crappy internet before. It sucks. Right, so C3I. I'm gonna do a real quick shunt job while we're here. Is that to pay for the installation of the parts yet? Um, we have a DE6 or is it? It is indeed a DE6. Son of a. Okay. Load C3 inbound. You know what? We're gonna do this. No, I am not. The micro shunter's not gonna haul. I think the actually, hang on. How heavy is this? 110? Can the micro shunter do that? Uh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to use one of my new little trains. This thing is adorable, by the way. Where is it? This is a micro shunter. It's an electric unit, so give me a second to remember how to start this up. Backtrack light, headlight, cab lights. That's the brake, throttle, reverser. Wait, where's the brake cut off? There it is. Over the disc? This little thing is adorable. That's the load point. There? Okay. Hang on. I admittedly have not driven this very often. This is like only the second time I've used this little thing. I mean, it's adorable. Wait, hang on. That's what I want, right? That far one? That's the loading bay? Yes. Alright, so... That is just the most adorable little shunter in the world. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Let's try this again. Reverse. Uh... I have to figure out... It's not moving that fast. One, A3. There's A3. A1. Really? Oh crap. My train might... My DE6 might actually be in the way. Where's that sign for unloading at? No, I can move it. I can make that work. Just that one's gonna have to be the last one I put away. Alright, let's go find the unload control. This? Okay, so those are going to C4. Oh, hang on. That's the last one I have to do anyway, so that works out. So you're going to C4S. Okay, so alright, so the first three go into C4S. The advantage to using the demonstrator or work train, I can summon it. So I'm gonna summon that to the back of the other one. And it sucks that I can't do kick shunting with this. Because it doesn't have an independent brake, it only has a train brake. You don't count the hand brake, which I doubt that's really gonna do much. Oh, there's quite a few cars there. This should all be empty. And I just need to this one. Yeah, I am. Yep, I'm getting them. I thought I was answering anyway. Oh, wait, controls. Eh. Yeah, you said I can call you Elena if I choose to. 716, 365. It goes to A3, which is here. So, test that. Alright, so that's gonna go in here. Oh, what's up? Lena, thank you for the follow. Let's do that. That way we're not gonna accidentally run into our other train. Rather not run into our locomotive. Uh, the emotes I have, they're supposed to be white foxes. They're arguably, it looks like they might be kitties for you. Um, but they're technically supposed to be foxes. Hang on. As far as animated emotes, um, because I have Twitch does things, those are only available to those who subscribe, unfortunately, I believe. Give me half a second, I can check quick. I have some set up. What they have Oh, and of course they moved all the stupid stuff that they lost at it. Badges, I added those. Zoom tools? No. Emotes. Yeah, so animated emotes are only available on like subscription wise. Well, I do have a. I need to go through and add more in there. Oh, Discord. Hang on, let me get this. I don't have Discord open. Okay, yeah, give me a minute. Let me finish this. That way I don't get lose where I'm at. But yeah, I'm adding little things here and there. Like I said, I do need to go through and update the emotes on the subscribe stuff, like animated and stuff. But unfortunately, you can't do animated unless you're subbed. Just how Twitch works, unfortunately. And I only recently unlocked it enough of the ability to have more of them. But I just haven't gotten to updating that. I did get some sub badges and share badge stuff. I got those. Even if they're a little harder to see, unfortunately. I wish they were a bit bigger. The sub one is a little box one that it gains tails as time goes on. Up to nine tails. Okay. I need to pull forward. Yeah, we're still good with the battery power. And I need to back down to the other track. I will have to move this to the back side, but I can just summon it behind this car. So I don't have to try and turn it around. Um, oh, sounds like it's got a car horn. So I need to back it down that rail there. And there's a better view of the DE6's demonstrator livery. Oh, you slow down way too fast. It's got to go into that track there. Actually, I might be able to just pull it up into it and just desummon this. That would actually work. Yeah, because if I push it too far, it'll actually be outside the sighting. markers. Okay, so yeah, I'll just pull it forward and then I'll desummon this because we won't need it anymore at that point. I think I put the handbrake on. So figure it out quick enough. And alright, 23 minutes. And that should be enough to finish to cover installation and complete uh hopefully. Alright. Alright, here's a better look of the DE6 shunter unit. Or DE6 demonstrator. You said it's the same as your Discord or your Twitch username? Oh wait, I shut the engine down, didn't I? Gotta start her up. Right. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Yeah, okay. No. E-L-E-N-A. Alright. Hey, Lena, you might have to join my Discord. I couldn't add you. It said the username wasn't valid. At least not the one you're using for Twitch. Oh, hang on. I think I used the wrong one. Because you, of course, have two different ones. Uh, I missed that. Okay, that worked. Never mind. I used the wrong thing. It's gonna go right back to 6 because of. Ow. Heyo. Um, it's up speed. Hopefully, I have enough to. Alrighty. I don't like making empty runs if I can avoid it. Uh. I have no idea where this is gonna send me. Looks like B. Alright. Well, we're gonna. Bam. Send ourselves into CL. Yep, C1L. Wonder what they have over in the military base too. Not that I can deliver anything. Okay, let's stop. Oh, you suck. Why does it have to have trams now? And we have empty military cars. Oh, they're a load type, huh? And it's probably gonna be ammo or cars. Yep, military cars. I'm gonna hate this. How much is those trams? 31,000, even though it's just a 3. Ah. Those are like one of the highest value cargoes you can get a hold of. But alas, I'm not gonna be able to take them this time. Because the train I'm grabbing is not gonna be able to handle it. Oh, wrong button. That's got the DH4 drivetrain and the DE. Why the DM3? Why the DE2? Well, that's a little annoying. Oh well. I know I don't. I know for a fact I did not have enough money to do DH4. Okay. Let's get this online. Electronics. They cut off. Um. Cablite. That's nothing. That's throttle. Gearbox. Forward. Okay. This will be fun. Right. Left. Going to City South with this, by the way. Well, I guess we won't be getting the E2 done, but that's fine. Hmm. Yeah, go for it. Ah, that's not what I to do. Right. uh. Oh. Oh, should be able to. Through Discord anyway, maybe. Hang on. me make sure I'm slow enough for the corner here. Yeah, I've got, like I said, I have animated alert or emotes. Problem is, Twitch doesn't allow you to use them unless for others that aren't subbed. So that's out of my control. Stay below 30. Honestly, alerts I'm probably just gonna have to look up myself. So see what's out there. But the ones I have are sort of based on the theme I've got. Although I do have a newer theme I had recently gotten a hold of that has some alert stuff. Or no, those are message things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look, honestly. I really don't have the money to buy anything right now. As my job's unfortunately been, between me being sick and storms and stuff, I've been missing work, a fair amount of work lately. So I really also don't have any money right now to buy anything, which is not going to help anything at all. Ah, sunlight, go away. Uh, that's gonna be a 30 turn, so I need to make sure I'm not over 30. If you know a good place that I can get them, I would not be against you putting a link or something in the in Discord. I can take a look, but I really don't have the money to buy anything right now, which is half the problem. Shift up. But the little thing that pops up saying, hey, so and so did this or that, um, that would, hang on. 5, okay. That's all part of the Spirit Fox, which if I, Spirit Fox set, which is, which was, a sec. Wow. That's the Spirit Fox set right there, like my Be Right Back screen. That's where my little alerts and stuff are from, that specific set. And of course the glitch, there it goes. Then that using transition system. Oh, we're going uphill, that's why. Like, why the heck am I slowing down so bad all of a sudden? Oh. Oh god. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I don't need to be adding to my derail clips. Right, at 40. So you see it. Where is it? This is the one I've got right now for animated. So I do have little animated emotes. Like I said, I've got a bunch of them. Let me see if I can. I keep pausing my game here. Um, no, it's. Yep, there we are. Uh, purchases. Goes through properly. Okay. Those are the ones that I've got. I put the ones I have or I'm using for emotes in the Discord for you to look at, just so you see what I'm using. You see the ones that all the ones I don't have in there just yet. It is foggy. Is he going uphill again? Shit. That's okay for not paying attention. Thunk. Yep, and that's okay for not paying attention. Let me guess. 30? Yep, 30. I was going 40. Oh, how badly damaged. Hopefully not too horrible. Please tell me I'll start up. Right, that's what I get for not paying attention. I blew out the windows. So now I'm gonna have to repair this guy. Oh wait, it's in neutral. But yeah, I'll take a look after stream. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. If that had been a much more sensitive load, that would have been really bad. Stretchy works, he said? Okay. I'll definitely have to check that out after, see what they got. Ooh, I forgot how loud it is with Windows not being there. oil temp. Is this 50 or is this 40? Trying not to run this poor thing off the, you know, off the giant cliff here. Probably a good thing. That might actually destroy the train, which I really don't want. I've already damaged the thing. You know, blew out all the windows. I think it's 6 going around the corner. Mechanical and body are both at 60%, around 60%. Take a little car horn. Admittedly, I should try the DM3. Give it a shot. An engine brake, which is kind of nice. last set of bends before you get into the city. It's an adorable little mini train. But it's literally just, we're just running demonstrator parts. All right. It looks like they did reset. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not. That was awesome. I might have some more stuff to haul. So I have one more demonstrator part to retrieve. Oh yeah, DH4. Or gear braking. Or for engine braking. Alright, hopefully that's lined up, because this is where I gotta be careful, because I start using the call function. Okay, it is. Good. As you can see, our DH6 is back, or DE6 is back here. Again. Alright. We're going to do this and this. We're just gonna call the poor guy over here. It's the fuel port. Oh, that's expensive. That's why I try not to derail. 21,000 to repair or service it. But even if I didn't, that still hurts. Alright, we have one more part to bring back. I think today's just gonna be we're bringing parts back, essentially. Those are going to harbor. Alright. I'm going to fast travel down to harbor. And we're gonna see what they have for delivery. I need to be able to I need to make money on the way up. Uh Machine factory. Not worry about shunting. No. No. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's a pretty penny. That's a shunting job. That might be a shunting job worth doing. Okay, so you, that's 40. D5 to C3 to D6. There should be a DE2 over here. Oh, you're gonna start raining on me? Okay. 5S. Then you go back out that way. Left into C. This run should be a pretty quick and easy one. Oh, admittedly, this will probably be the last one for tonight. I know it's a shorter stream, but I've got to get something to eat, and I have to do laundry. So I will probably wind up streaming tomorrow night, definitely, and then do an encore stream Wednesday to make up for the shorter streams. As long as nothing stupid happens. We are absolutely going straight into the loading station. This is going to D3 out. Oh. That actually might be another one we're taking. But what I will do is I'll do this one and then I will accept and put the next train together. That way we start off hauling right off the bat. Oh, D6. Oh. unload. By the way, this is highly flammable and explosive. I don't know if D6 out is empty or not. And regardless, these are all going to Machine Factory, which is nice. It is not empty. What's up there? With scrap. Alright, let's go turn this in. Alright, we'll sleep till about 4. It's still dark, which is fine. I'm hoping to be going E6, E10, 11, and E3. C4I, C3I, C3I. This is the one in D6, right? Yep, okay. $150, 3 or 5. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take this up to the main line. And we'll shut her down. No, she's not facing the correct way, but she doesn't need to be. This train is going to a different track than the others, so we're gonna bring this little guy along. We'll stop it a little early. Disconnect here. Finish driving the train forward onto that track. This one will take onto the other track. It'll save us from having to go forward, followed by backing up on a different track later. And I'll summon my D8, my DE6 in. Okay. Right, left. I do need to check out, make sure farm's set up. Alright. I do need to make one quick thing, do one quick thing though. Alright. Now this one is an E11. It's going to C3. Hello and good morning. It's an E3, also going to C3. Hang on. Just so I'm aware. Okay, we'll pick up E11s first. That way I can tell the difference between the last, well, it's not gonna matter because it's gonna have a train between it. This is a little DE2. So it's not really gonna matter. That. Start her up. We're setting up a train for 3-car train for deliver, or 3 separate train consists for delivery right now. And it's a heavy hazmat train on top of that. Alright, so we need 3. Yeah, so that's 3. Alright, that's correct. That's correct. That is not. And yeah, it's not gonna be a huge train, but settling. I think we're hauling cryo oxygen. Yeah, cryo oxygen. And a separate acetylene consist. Alright, so pull this up in front of the other switch. And then we'll attach. Make sure all the switches are set, and then that was where we will start tomorrow. I know it's a little shorter stream, but, well, it's still about 2.5 hours, so that ain't bad. I've got laundry to do, and I've got food. I need getting hungry. But the big one is laundry. So we're basically just setting up our run. Make sure that's switched the right way. And we're going to attach 7.5. Right. Attach that. We're going to get everything hooked up. Shut this down when that occurs because you don't need it trying to run. It's not pulling. Alright, that's shut down. Put the reverser in neutral. Alright, so this needs to be at 315. 10, 20. Alright. So we are... Actually, hang on. Make sure we are good to go and I don't just drive off and mess up. Right, farm. Right, left. Right. Oil central. Full power. City West. And machine factory. We are going to see because this is C3I. C3I. This one is C4. That's why we have the second locomotive. If we get over here, we can set it so that the primary chain goes down 3I. Left, left, left. And then we'll disconnect before we hit it, finish pulling this up, and then we'll drive the other one into 4I. That being said, sun's coming up, everything's set up, and that is where we will start tomorrow morning. Or, well, later today. No, it would be tomorrow morning. I did not get to DE2 like I was hoping to. I inadvertently got the parts for the DH4 and the DM3. and I did not have enough money to repair either of those, not counting the fact that I didn't I also did not have the derail did not help at all either. That took 20,000. That being said, guys, we will continue here tomorrow at 1:30 a.m. CST. We will get this up there, pick up the DE2 parts. Hopefully have enough to actually install and get the DE2 going. And we will, because we're only picking up one, we'll be able to bring a load back as well. So, that being said, I'll see all you guys tomorrow morning. Take care and have a good day, night, whichever it will be. Later.